How many of you are going live? Most of you? Okay. I've got about 2 till, so we'll start at 4. Okay. Thank you. Council chambers, when we know that we start here. Yeah. We'll have the same rundown as we did yesterday. These are the speakers. Sitting there. You guys can come on in though. Come on in. It doesn't matter where you stand. Nobody knows how to look. Close enough for you? Got like 30 seconds. Good? Everyone okay? We're going to go ahead and start. Thank you.
Welcome to the City of Joplin press conference. My name is Nick Edwards. I'm the city manager for the City of Joplin. The tragedy continues in Joplin. Chief Rowland will provide an update on the officers involved in Tuesday's incident. Before he does, I have to share a conversation. When I met with the father of one of the officers, he said to me his son's hope would be that the PD would improve officer pay and fully staff the police department. The coming months as an organization, we will have to honor and continue to address that request to an even greater degree. For today, again, I ask that the community reflect on the heroism of our Joplin Police Department, the lives that were lost, the lives that were impacted, and the things that we must do to prevent this from happening again. Chief Rowland, please.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming today. I wanted to update you on the status of the remaining officers from the incident on Monday. As I discussed in a previous press conference, this is an ongoing investigation, so I will not be answering questions concerning that at the completion of the statement. Officer Jake Reed responded to the initial call with Corporal Ben Cooper. Jake began his career with our department in 2017, and Jake is a member of the Patrol Division. After consulting with his family and with their permission, we are sad to inform you that Jake will not recover from his injuries. Jake is an organ donor, and plans are underway for Jake's heroic actions to bring life to people needing organ transplants. We ask that you lift up his wife and family in prayer as they grieve. We're so proud, so thankful, and forever in debt for his service to this community. We are honored to have served with Jake. Jake is an outstanding young man. Officer Rick Hershey is currently in serious but stable condition. Officer Hershey has over 20 years of service to the Joplin Police Department. He is a member of our crime-free team. Officer Hershey encountered the suspect as he was trying to steal another vehicle from the owners. Officer Hershey pulled his patrol vehicle up in an attempt to box in the suspect to prevent his escape and to end this violent rampage. The suspect fired through the patrol car windshield, striking Officer Hershey in the face. Officer Hershey bravely confronted this active threat to protect other officers and citizens from further danger. Rick is going to face some serious challenges in the days and months to come as he recovers, and most likely a series of surgeries to fix the damage that's done. We ask that you also lift his family up in prayers as he recovers. Captain William Davis engaged the suspect with his duty weapon and stopped the suspect just after Officer Hershey was hit. Captain Davis has been with the police department for over 15 years and is currently our public information officer. It should be noted that Captain Davis left a position of cover, exposing himself while the suspect was firing a weapon at officers. If not for Captain Davis's actions, additional officers or citizens could have been killed. We ask that you also pray for Will and his family in the days to come. We'll be making announcements on funeral arrangements as they become available to us shortly. I know the community has reached out to us repeatedly asking when that would be, and we will make that available as soon as we know. I can't once again express the gratitude that the Joplin Police Department has for this community and its members, and the surrounding communities are reaching out to support us through donations, through cards, letters, emails. I can't explain enough the outpouring from this community, and once again, this is a phenomenal community. I can't say enough about Joplin. I've talked repeatedly about the heroic actions of these officers today, but also know why this was going on. Other officers from the Joplin Police Department, from surrounding communities, from both sheriff's departments and the highway patrol were coming to our aid. So thank you for your time today, but please keep praying for our department and all the area law enforcement officers. Next up will be Mayor Ryan Stanley. Thank you.
Thank you. City of Joplin, please continue to lean into these families as they are hurting and need that comfort. Not only the families that are affected that have been mentioned, but also our entire JPD family. I've had the mayor of Miami reach out to me specifically, the mayor of Webb City reach out to me specifically, the mayor of Galena reach out to me specifically, and I'm sure that I can't imagine how many surrounding communities have reached out to Chief Rowland and to City Manager Nick Edwards as we've been feeling the love and the support coming from outside. And I will tell you that, again, like I said in the press conference before, I have no doubt that this city is going to respond to tragedy better than any other city that could ever face this because of the way we've done it in the past, and I know we're going to do it in the future. Again, we continue to lift up Corporal Ben Cooper and his family as they are grieving the loss of him, and we pray that they will be comforted in their grief. We lift up the family of Jake Reed. 5 years into his career, one of our best. We need the youth in this organization. I can't imagine trying to replace him, especially in a profession that is so hard to find people who are going to be good at it and are willing to do it. Certainly want to honor Jake's sacrifice to this community, not only in him in this role, but also in his sacrifice of his body to other people that are going to benefit from that organ donation. We are so sad that he is not going to survive from his wounds. We lift up the family of Rick Hershey, Officer Rick Hershey. City Council knows Officer Hershey well. He tends to join us at almost every City Council meeting, and I can't remember a meeting where he was not there. The community might not know this, but Officer Hershey retired from the Joplin Police Department 3 months ago and chose to come back and continue to work, chose to come back and continue to serve. And then when faced in harm's way, chose to pen the van in. And Officer Hershey's service to this community is a choice of commitment and a choice of sacrifice. He also led the Shop with a Cop program. I know that he was a DARE leader, but Officer Hershey certainly served this community unbelievably well into retirement and then after retirement. I want to lift up the family of Captain Will Davis. And when I heard that Will was the person that eliminated this threat, at first my heart was broken for Will because I know him well. And I can't imagine what he is dealing with, what his wife is dealing with as they look at their kids and thinking how close he was to not coming home. But at the same time, I thought, literally at the same time, how perfect is it that it is Will to do this? Because I cannot think of anybody at JPD that honors this career better than he does. The knowledge and the skill that he has in his head and his body is significant. But at the same time, his heart is bigger than that skill. And so I'm so thankful that he was able and capable and prepared and successful. But at the same time, I certainly want to honor all of the work that he's done at JPD, and so thankful for his ability to be successful when he needed to be successful. And we just pray for him as he comes to terms with the responsibility of taking another's life. I know that we've seen in the community many opportunities to give, and I think they are all worthy. I do want to point to the Fraternal Order of Police's GoFundMe account. I know that that is one that is going to be dedicated back to the families. I think we're seeing a consolidation there. I don't want to steer straight into resources and so forth, but these families are going to need years of support. We still do a golf tournament for Officer Nielsen that died in the line of duty, and that was 18 years ago. This family is going to need support for years to come. So please, Joplin, continue to lean into that support, not only with love, not only with prayers, but also with your resources. I want to recognize businesses that have pitched in. I know that All Season Signs is doing signs that are going out in the community and T-shirts. All of those proceeds going back to the families. Please look for opportunities to give of your time, give of your talent, give of your prayers. As we go into the next week and as we go into honoring our fallen, please show up. Please engage. Please participate with us as we recognize the sacrifice and the service these great men have given to this community. And also, we are also so thankful for the grace and the comfort that God gives us, and may God continue to bless the city of Joplin. And Lynn, if you will.
We open it up for questions from this time for the city manager and the mayor. Is there anything specific?
So I would ask Nick, Mayor, have we had counseling services made available to the PD, to the city as a whole?
The question was about the counseling services. I know the police department, public safety groups are served by a great group of chaplains. Here at the city, for the other groups that support our public safety groups, we've engaged our Employee Assistance Program, EAP, and are working to bring resources and counseling services to employees.
I know that the patrol responsibilities have had some ongoing assistance from some of the neighboring law enforcement agencies. Is that still the case? Is that going to be going on for some time?
Chief, do you care to respond to that?
We had several agencies step up, Newton County, Jasper County, Webb City, Duquesne, help us during the period of transition. We've taken back over full service to the city of Joplin. During the time of the funeral, I would imagine we'll have them come back and give us assistance again.
So it sounds like you think that would be the only occasion that would require that assistance again.
Yes.
Thank everyone for your time, for being here today. I will be sending out photos of the officers to all the email addresses